So it is February 29th, and it is a leap year day, and I am at Montgomery County Fishing Lake in Kansas. Just taking in a little warm weather. It's unseasonably warm for February today. There's actually, for this lake, there's a lot of people here today. There's some people fishing on boats and fishing from the shore. They have these little islands that stretch out with a driveway out into the lake. You can see one over here, and you can park out there and camp, or you can just park and fish, or just open your windows and let the air come in. That'll be a good day to give you a little bit of a tour of the camper that I've been working on since April, May. It is a bornfree, and it is on an Econoline 350 platform, and I thought I'd just start up here with the engine. It is a 7.5 liter or Ford 460 with a 4-barrel. Runs great, and doesn't leave any drips on my driveway. You can see there's a few new things in there on this old motor. One thing is a new house battery. It stays on this side, and I actually went with a Traveler battery from Tractor Supply because it just gave me a little bit more amp hours than I could get for the size. It would actually fit into that space right there. You can see it's pretty tight here in these van bodies, so I don't know how long it'll last, but it gave me a little bit more for now, and we'll just see over time. You can see it's been freshly repainted and used Rust-Oleum paint to spray the front. Come around the side here, you can look in at the interior, and it's pretty clean for a 1987. You come around the side, you see everything's still intact with all the upholstery. Pretty clean inside. A little bit of work needs to be done right there. It's just fraying. Not bad looking. Come around the side here. It's got a nice little canopy. I'm not going to deploy that today. It's just a little windy, and shade. I want the sunshine to warm things up, so I don't want the shade. Come around here, around the back side. Kind of step back so you can see it a little bit from the back here too. I had to put the old label Born Free on it because it's just pretty unique as an RV and for its age, so I just kept that on there. I wasn't able to put the lion on it, just too difficult to do that. You can see from the side there, put a little decal on the side. It was just a something that symbolizes a little bit like what I want to do is just wander around in this thing. I'm going to climb up to the top and show you my solar. I like my solar. I know there's probably some critics of it, but it's just 200 watts. I have it mounted with a little bit of rubber hose and some pipe hangers. I left space between the panels so that I can access some of my roof for maintenance of different things that'll come up. I may remove that little TV antenna and put another panel up there if I think I need it in the future, but right now it keeps my batteries charged and seems okay for the moment, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Come down here, you can see right in here, maybe you can't, yeah, you can see Jackson Penn 1/3/2020. That is when we made it all the way to Big Bend Ranch State Park. It was a big old trip. This thing was a beast getting there. It just drove up and down those rough hills, washboarded roads for like an hour and a half, and it just kept on going, never quit. I probably should have quit. I was exhausted, but this thing did not quit. In fact, it's just a beast. I brought it home, changed the oil, and just put it right back on the road. So that's the outside. give you a little tour on the inside next. So this old born-free seems to have either held up really well or was taken care of really good. When I got it, the outside was faded a little bit, but the inside, I just haven't had much that I've needed to do besides maybe tighten up a few hinges or wash a little bit. But it's pretty nice little woodwork in here. Came with an old microwave and gas range, gas or a propane oven. Enough counter space for me. Come around, it had a new Dometic fridge in it when I got it. The gentleman that sold it to me put that in. 12-volt plugs, runs a little Jackery, and can run my Pandora for music there. Nice, clean, pristine windows, just like brand new. Same thing on this side. You can see out to the lake there. Has a table that comes out. You can see it there. That's my work tablet for a little bit of paperwork later this evening. And it does have a sun, I don't know what you call this, a light up above here that opens up. You can just see right out. Right now I store my insulation for my windows in there. But you can see it'll let a lot more light in. It's kind of dirty right now, but it's not bad for an extra little view there. In fact, maybe I'll just open that up after I stop the video here. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. The woodwork looks fabulous. In the back of the RV is the bathroom. I've not de-winterized right now, so I simply grabbed my camping toilet there. Still have my shampoo in it, and everything worked great in it. I put a new hot water heater in it. It just had, I think it was old, and maybe the anode hadn't been changed. It was kind of rusty, so I put a new one in there. And that's that little storage space back in here. I don't have anything in there right now, but one fishing pole for later this evening, little shelf in there. I like it. I think it's just the right size and configuration for me and what I need right now. Helps me to engage my wanderings out in the country. Enjoy.